The lost and the broken carry shame, rejection, confusion and insecurity. We all come from that place. We journey through life, unsure of our place, where we fit, are we good enough? Desperate to find acceptance and value. We submit to a broken authority structure, governed by equally insecure leaders who manipulate and control to maintain their position and their value. We feel only as worthy as our last bit of praise, received for a job well done. It is not an intrinsic worth, it's not deep, and it is not lasting. We juggle too many things in a never-ending dance to stay in favor. Keep performing, desperate not to lose approval, desperate to make a mark, be heard, be promoted. But we don't win. We let people down. We ultimately crumble because we can't satisfy everyone. Imagine then a world where we could be fearless, where we could fly, immune from the judgment of others, devoid of the fear of failure. We have an intrinsic concept of our worth. We know we are loved. We know we are the beloved. We step into new situations with a peace that cannot be explained except that it comes from the one who has our heart in his hand, the one that put the stars in the sky and who can move mountains. We know he has our back. No matter what comes at us, it is in his hands and he will work it for our good. That the promises he has whispered to us in the quiet place or spoken over us through another will come to pass. He will make a way. We are royalty, we are loved, we are his. We know this because we know his voice. We hear him in our worship, in our sleep, in our quiet moments. We choose to come into his presence, where he whispers into our heart his love for us and for others. He tells us of his great plans for us and for the nations. He dances with us and he embraces us. He wipes away our tears. He brings us strength and he brings us amazing joy. He loves us so completely it takes our breath away. This is what he has for us. This is our God who stretched out the heavens and measured the waters in the palm of his hand. He who yet longs to walk intimately with us in the secret places. There is only one who controls our destiny, and in him we can have complete trust. To truly understand this is to know freedom, and it's this freedom that he longs for us to walk in. We have then a responsibility to cultivate the voice of God over our lives and in the lives of those he leads us to influence. We have a responsibility to walk into our destiny free from fear and failure, and we have a responsibility to help others walk into their destiny as well. We are therefore called to cultivate a culture of the presence, the prophetic, and of honor. In his presence, we hear his voice. His voice whispers his love and destiny into our hearts. We choose to honor others according to the words of God spoken over them. We don't see their current failures, we see their future victories. We stand with them in declaration of who they will become, and we strengthen them for the journey ahead. He draws us to be the best version of ourselves, and he calls us to draw others into becoming the best version of themselves. This is how we become bulletproof, champions in his name. And all of this comes with his rest.